Hello, welcome to episode 25 of the Happy Hero Show. Now, today's episode is reading daily, and I've got Crushing It here. And I don't read this particular book daily, but I have been living it daily. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, this book is about how great entrepreneurs build their businesses and influence, and how you can too. Starts with The Path is All Yours, What Still Matters, The Eighth Essential, Content. What's stopping you? The only thing you need to give yourself to crush it, which is permission. And then it says, get on Facebook and how to get discovered using Musically, which was bought by TikTok, something like that. And TikTok is exploding. Gary has been talking about TikTok. So we got TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, voice first. Conclusion. This book is very valuable, and I like Crush It because it's short and easy, and I actually did read it in less than 5 hours one day, the whole thing, just read it out loud. But actually, I'll just read one little excerpt. What still matters? Before we explore which platform you should select to support your pillar of content, I want to remind you that even a well-designed pillar will fall if it isn't set in a solid base. What usually hamstrings entrepreneurs isn't merely the mistake they make when executing their vision, but the mistakes they make before they even get started. While it can be hard to pinpoint why some influencers build attractive, lucrative personal brands that succeed beyond their wildest expectations, it's not hard to figure out why so many who attempt to do so fail. In general, it's because they're putting their energies into the wrong things. They care, but not enough about what really matters. And what really matters is a pretty short list: intent, authenticity, passion, patience, speed, work, and attention. Okay, so intent, authenticity, passion, patience, speed, work, and attention. My intent is to help others, but it's a lifelong mission of mine. And this is the interesting part about it is I have this intent, a selfish and selfless intent. It's both. That's authentic. This is my passion. And patience, well, I've been doing this for 15 years, so what's another 30? I've been living for 32. What's another 30 doing something I'm passionate about? Speed, work, and attention. Well, speed, I'm picking up speed. I'm working. I'm getting a lot of content out because I know I'm not going to be able to probably in the near future. I might be able to. No, I don't know what the future holds because there's a lot up in the air because we're making a big move and we don't quite have the financing, but we needed to make it. We had no other choice but to make this move. So I'm moving forward with faith. I know that we've got to do this. It's going to work out. I just don't know how much I'm going to be able to do my podcasts. So attention, work and attention. I believe my attention is mostly on the right stuff. Sometimes I try to, I would honestly say it's fairly well balanced between living, working, playing, loving, learning, paying it forward. It's just that my finances haven't gotten right. And I've got income, and my income level is going to not dip too much by making this move. It might actually go up. That's what I'm not sure of yet. But my personal, that's through my wife. And now my personal, why haven't I been making money? I was, but then I told someone to stop paying me, a client. because he didn't have enough cash flow coming in. He's starting to implement, I mean, he's been implementing some of these things, but the big thing is that he needs to double down on sales and understand that that's what it's all about. And he does understand it. It's just the patience, like that's talking about. He's in it for the long game. I've been watching him do this for a long time, for over 5 years before he actually got it off the ground. So I know that he's going to continue to move forward. The point of this episode was to read daily, and it's easy to ignore that, to just say I've got so much other stuff to do that I don't have time to read today. But take the 15 minutes to read. Just read a little bit. Read aloud. It will improve things. I mean, you may not like the way I read, and you may say, well, you're not the best reader, but I'm getting better and better and better. That's the point. And you will too. And it will improve you other ways, other things in your life. I mean, it just improves how you feel when you do have to read. That's another big thing. So thank you for another episode of the Happy Hero Show. Check out inspirelansing.com. Have a good one.